All vertebrates on the planet have a nervous system, a fantastic thing that enables messages of pain and joy and much else to be sent around our body almost instantaneously. It's like every single human being has an inbuilt electrical circuit. The nerves are similar to electric wiring. They carry the electric signals from the receptor neuron to the effector via the central nervous system, much like the wiring in a circuit carries the electric signals between appliances. Electrons carry the flow of charge in a circuit, whilst the flow of charge in our nervous systems is carried by ions. These ions are positively charged, whilst the electrons in a circuit are negative. Similarly, the flow of charge in a neuron wall is brought about by setting up a potential difference between the inside of the neuron and the outside. In a circuit, the flow of electrons is brought about by potential difference between the ends of the batteries. However, there are some major differences. The biggest being that an electric circuit is a closed loop, with electrons going around constantly, whilst in our nervous system it's an open circuit, a one-way ticket, if you will. So, we know that the nervous system is like an electrical circuit. Messages are passed along the neurons and are delivered to specific parts of our bodies. So, let's say I'm boiling a pot of water to put vegetables in. I unwittingly put my hand on the side of the pot, which has grown very hot. Almost instantly, my hand is drawn back sharply away from the bowl, followed almost instantly by me feeling pain. I did not intentionally move my hand away. It happened instinctively. How? It's something called a reflex arc, our body's way of reacting instinctively and protectively to a stimulus. There are 5 steps in the reflex arc. Step 1. A stimulus stimulates the receptor neuron. So, the boiling heat of the outside of the pot stimulated the heat and pain receptor neuron in my fingertip. Step 2. The message of extreme heat on my fingertips is then carried along by a sensory neuron to my spinal cord. Within the spinal cord, a relay neuron then takes the message from the sensory neuron to the motor neuron. The motor neuron takes the message from the spine to an effector, which is in this case the muscles in my arm. The muscle in my arm then contracts, pulling my arm and my hand away from the heat of the boiling pot. This all happens within an instant, and at the same time, the brain is informed of the pain and the fact that the hand has moved.